What, Why is the neighbor way over here, and why does he have a devil over his head? There we go. Okay, so this is what we look like at 0.5 the size. That's kinda... Hello everybody and welcome back again to Hello Neighbor. Today, we're here with some exciting stuff. And credit to this one goes out to Niflick. So if you guys don't know who he is, you should check him out. Links in the description below. He might not have been the first to find this, but he's the first one that I saw to find this. Basically, what we have today is we have an unlocked camera, so we can go just about anywhere, and it doesn't move our person around, so we can go check out the neighbor wherever he's going. But we're using this at first to get ourselves to a really neat place, and then if we go back to tab, we just get right back in here. But if we hop out, look, we can see that's happening. We got doubles here, which is kind of neat and really creepy. They're just like sitting in his lap or standing in his lap, it looks like. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get through this part because this is not the interesting part. This is not what we want. What we want here... Okay, we'll just untab from you. We'll leave you right there. So he'll continue to do his animation, which is kind of weird. Just watching him do this because he sort of jumps around and then he'll cut to the other one. So he'll switch around. So that one is us up there. And then the other one is right here. This is where he stopped his animation, is right there. So that's really neat. It's kind of interesting. It's really weird, but it's neat. So let's go ahead and hop back in him and get this tutorial started. So we first have to, obviously, do this thing. The key is under... The key is what? Under the stone. Oh, right, this thing. Shut up. I know that you're there. I'm going to take that key from you. It is my key. And we'll throw that at him. And grab the key, and we're gonna get this animation started. So this is the really neat part. So we were asking the question, because we could see something moving before, we were asking the question of what, oh no, we're locked out. We were asking the question of what that weird figure was at this start animation that he's sort of choking and it runs away, and we have an answer for that today. And that's why we're even in this starting tutorial here, is so that we can get to that part. So let's try and get through it quickly and get to it. Okay, time to move one of these boxes in. We'll just grab it and walk in the door, and that should get things started. There we go. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and hop out and see what happens. So he'll come through here, but he's not really there. Why is he not really there? Oh, there he is. Oh, that's weird. That's off-putting. That's really unsettling. So he'll lay down to take his nap, and then the neighbor should come in shortly after, I believe. Oh, there it goes. So it doesn't matter if we're in the special mode or not, apparently. It just cuts us right out of that. So can we go back out of it now? We can. Okay, so it sort of reloaded a new world, which is kind of weird. But now we can hop back out of it. Because look, it has different lighting and color settings, I think, is why it loaded a new world. So that's really weird. It's kind of neat, but it's really... Oh. This is like an entirely different thing? Okay, we're back. Okay, we gotta go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. We gotta see what's going on. So you can see... Right here is what we were talking about. Here he goes, here he goes. There it is. That's what it is. It's a mannequin. And it just knocks him and it runs through into somewhere. I don't know where it goes, but then he sort of runs around through stuff. I don't know what he's doing. But he's gone. And he's in here now. So he's back in there. And then I think this is the mannequin. No, that one has arms. Is there even a mannequin without arms? Is it under the map? This one, this is the mannequin. Okay, so this is the answer to our question of what we were asking, what that screaming noise is. Right now, it's just a mannequin. That's all it is. So that's the answer to all of life's questions. We now know. We now know. So let's go ahead and hop back into our body. I said hop back into our body. I don't want in. No. What are you doing? Get me out. Get me back in the body. Oh no, I might have broken things. Well, I guess we'll have to restart it and see. Oh, man. I just noticed something, and I'm not sure what it is. But there's this weird thing over here, and I just want to go check it out real fast before we do restart it, because it's... What, Why is the neighbor way over here, and why does he have a devil over his head? Ooh, I don't like that. What are you doing, neighbor, buddy? So this is obviously probably the other neighbor, the real neighbor, the one that matters. But he's way over there for some reason, and I don't know if he'll ever move. I think he's just sort of locked there for now, because we're in that part where it's just the animated neighbor, and he's in here. But that's weird that it shows up like that. It's got a little creepy devil head. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get back to what we were doing, and That's just weird. Okay. Not gonna worry about that one. Okay, so now we're back in, out of this, out of the debug mode. We can switch back to it at any point. It actually only takes a few seconds, which is really nice. For those of you who do want to know how to do it, you push the apostrophe key and then you hit tab to get into the debug camera. So you can go and have a look around, and he won't be able to affect you, which is kind of neat. It's a neat little thing that we can do. But we've got more things to do. So first we want to go ahead and get out of here. So we're going to go ahead and go into ghost mode because there's something interesting outside of this place. So there we go. Let's get out of ghost mode. So there's apparently a secret teleporter that I think we found it, but I didn't realize what it was exactly. I didn't know what was happening at the time of it. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong one. Okay, there we go. But over here in the lake, we actually have a secret teleporter. So if we come over here and go underwater, and if we go to the lowest point, I think right there, let's see if there's any other low points. Let's try this one over here. See, nope, not that one. Okay, so it's this point over here. There's a secret teleportation point way down here that sort of, boom, shoves us back in here. So that's a really neat little point. It's not super important. It's kind of weird that it's there, but I think that is mainly just because of the teleportation block down here at the bottom. I think it just happens to start right at that bottom of the lake, because you can see that point goes a lot deeper than anything else, and it actually goes under the water block, which is really weird. So if you actually go underneath this, you can see the bottom of the water. So if you are at the bottom of that, you're actually underneath the water. So I think it just barely touches that teleportation block, which is the thing that teleports all items into that box. So let me go ahead and give you an example. We'll just take this phone and we'll just chuck it down there, and you'll see it's gone. And it should, in theory, if everything is working properly, go over here. We'll try to avoid the neighbor so that he doesn't get all mad at us. Okay. And there it is. There's the phone that we just threw. So that's a really neat little spot. That's kind of weird. But it's really neat. I like it. So let's move on to the last thing that we're going to be trying out today, which we're going to try and beat the game like this, because apparently you can do this. But we're going to try this. So if we go ahead and go back into our normal walk mode. There we go. We're back into walk mode. We can apparently change something. Okay, so for this last thing, what we do is we use our normal cheat key. We can go ahead and go change size. And then we can change our size. Just put space and push any number you want. And then, oh, I just made us 12 times bigger on accident. I didn't mean to go that big. Can I even move? Oh, God. I jumped, and now I'm on him. Oh, I think it teleported me. Okay, I think we went maybe a little bit too big. Oh, I'm on the ladder now. Okay, this is definitely bigger than I wanted. This is more than I wanted here. Okay, we're stuck. We're stuck. Hopefully this won't crash the game. Let's try change size 1. Okay, there we go. We're safe now. Not really safe. This isn't where I want to be. So let's get ourselves back out of here. Whoa, he almost got us. Let's go back over to our size and try a less ridiculous size, because apparently 12 or 21 or whatever I was at there is way too large. We'll go back into our walk cycle here. There we are. All right, back into our walk cycle. Now we just do this again, and we'll try and do it properly this time. Oh, man, I can't see what I'm typing. This is going to be bad. Change size. We'll change it. Let's try 5. There we go. All right, that's not too big. It's still giant. You can see our feet are huge, and we have this giant shadow that we cast on the house. So we can now, you can't see our feet again. That's a weird issue, but you can't see our feet in the shadow. So let's see if we can sort of lure him out. Does he even care? Are we too big for him to care? Neighbor? Neighbor, can I pick anything up? What if I go, give me something. I can't pick anything up. Oh no, am I just too big? Where's the neighbor? Oh, there he is. Oh, he found us. Can he catch us? I don't think he can catch us. He's just pushing us. Hey, stop pushing. Stop pushing. All right, I'm getting out of your way. I can't move. Did you catch me or what? Oh man, this is bad. Okay, so he is inside of us now. So let's see if we can get out of here. Change size, back down to 1. There we go. Now he caught us. So if we're giant, he apparently can't catch us. Now I think we can go smaller. So let's see if we can do the smaller one, because I feel like that one's gonna be more fun. Change to 0.5? No. Change. Let's try this. Change size 0.5. There we go. There we go. Oh, we're under the map now. Okay, so apparently the actual plane that we walk on is underneath the map, so we're like itty bitty. So let's see if we can do this. Shh. Super itty bitty. He can't catch us. Will he even see us? Neighbor, I am a tiny little mouse. Come and find me. Can you see me? Where is he? Where's he at? Mr. Neighbor. Oh, there he is. Okay, so he can't catch us if we're a tiny little mouse. It is possible for him to catch us like that. Okay, so I think we might turn this into a challenge. Look, we can see underneath the car. That's kind of neat. But we might try and turn this into a challenge so that we try and complete the game as a tiny little mouse. I feel like it'll actually be a little bit easier. I don't know why, but I feel like it will. Now, you can see our feet still, and we just have to, like, look underneath the map to see our feet, which is kind of odd. But you can see them. There's our feet. We're just really weird. Let's try actually going into our debug mode here and see what we look like. There we go. Okay, so this is what we look like at 0.5 the size. That's kinda... So the actual plane that we walk on is underneath here, which is odd. And here's our car. So there is one more thing that we're gonna check out today. So if you look under the map, there's a bunch of different things that we can see. You can see underneath all the cars, which a bunch of you in the past have said to look at. You can see on the bottom of all of these, but there is one thing that is much more interesting than the rest. So let's see if we can find him. Where are you, animated neighbors? So this guy is actually the devil. So you can see the devil. Oh, it makes sense now. It makes sense because there's a devil icon when we're in the debug mode. So if we go underneath him right here, where? Okay, there you are. You can see on the bottom of his shoes he has something, and that looks a lot like 666. That's right, that's the devil's number. So, very much so a part of the Illuminati as we thought before. And he's just a straight demon. He's a straight demon. So, what is that weirdness? Oh, are those his... These are his pathing areas. That's so cool. So those are like his direct lines of sight, I feel like. If you step on those, he will see you. That's so neat and really weird. I really like that. That's cool. So I don't know what this is exactly. I don't know what exactly it represents, but my guess is that if you step anywhere inside of it while he's there, then he'll see you. So that's really neat. But I think we've pretty much looked at all we're planning on looking at today. If you guys do have any suggestions for things you want me to try out, or just neat little things for me to look at that I haven't seen yet, because I'm sure there's a bunch that we've missed out on, just let me know, and I'll definitely be sure to take a look at him. But you can see they're on his shoes here as well, so they're not just on the one underneath the floor. We can actually get close to him like that. What was that? He's really into his TV show. Oh, it's you. Oh, he's watching himself. This is really weird. He's really into this. He's really into watching his own TV show. That's cool. Okay, but as I said before, we're about done for today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this little video of Hello Neighbor. It's good to get back. So leave any suggestions or comments that you have about this. What do you think he is? I think he's a demon. Yep, spawn of Satan. So the fallen angel makes even more sense now. It's all just pieces coming together slowly but surely. But that's going to be it for today, everybody. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode of Hello Neighbor. We can see exactly where he is now, so we can just, like, screw with him. You gonna come out? No, he's asleep. Okay, well, we'll leave him sleeping. That's going to be it for today, though, everybody. I hope you guys have enjoyed.